So over the years, we have learned that uninterrupted play is where the deepest learning and engagement happens. The loose parts of the garden, all those the trees, the logs, the leaves, pines, they require time to turn into a project or meaningful work for the children. They start with an idea, and they may need time to gather materials, and the other friends become interested, and it kind of has to develop and change as they're playing. Sometimes it takes days and weeks to follow up on an idea, and oftentimes it kind of goes nowhere. It's just, it is what it is, and then it's done. But if they don't have the time to really go as deep as they could, they never get to a project or to a deeper experience. So we're trying to give them as many long periods of time as we can. So over the years, we tried to change our schedules with the help of our administrators to allow fewer transitions in our day. So when we do have transitions, we try to connect them together so that we are not constantly going from the garden, doing this, coming back. Now we do this, and we come back. We're going to leave the garden, and now we're going to go to the playground, and from the playground we go to the patio, and then we come back for lunch, and then you have 2 hours of uninterrupted play after that. So we're trying to create longer chunks, and also other classes are coming into our space in the time that we're not here. So that makes it easier for them to enjoy our space. So the garden's also used by the rest of our school. We try to stack the transitions. So in your own home school, maybe creating flow might mean tweaking your schedule to have fewer interruptions, or gauging their attention span, or whatever you can do. If there are things that you can do in your own schedule to give longer stretches, we're just inviting you to maybe revisit your schedule if you can, to create more space or time.
And we understand it's very unique. We're in a very privileged place, so there's a lot of people that back us up and has supported us along the way to get to where we are. And it might look different in different communities, but it starts with tiny little changes and tiny little things that you can do and improve and add on. It might be a pot of flowers or like a garden bed that you can put in your backyard. Little things that you can start tweaking here or there that will start ripple into future changes that will lead us to, I hope that eventually we can have outdoor classrooms in an elementary school. I think that's where we're heading, because any research validates everything that we're doing. Yeah, and there's
also my grandchildren there.
Yeah, but you start seeing the changes. I mean, 8 years ago, nobody was talking about these things, and now everybody's curious about it, and everybody's wondering, because if we think back on the way that we were growing up, we know that this is how learning should be. Like, it's just authentic, it's real, it's organic, it's happening, and I think eventually it's gonna get there, but we're starting baby steps.
Well, and there were some schools that after COVID did start to stay outside a little more. Even in middle school and high school, they would just have class outside one day because it was more relaxing or more, who knows what. But there are people starting to think about how to make it happen.